Hi there, this is Josh from Literary Gladiators, and today I'm here with a book review. The book that I'm going to be reviewing is a book that takes the form of both a cookbook and a local restaurant guide. And this is in particular local for me, me being from New Jersey. The book that I'm going to be reviewing is The Jersey Shore Cookbook. This was put together by Deborah Smith, who is the owner and head blogger from Jersey Bites, and the photography was put together by Thomas Robert Clark. And this book includes recipes and background information of restaurants that are on the Jersey Shore from Keyport to Cape May. And Cape May has the most representatives, with 5 restaurants that are featured in this collection. Atlantic City and Asbury Park have the second most, with 4. And it was interesting, some of the information. The information is based off of interviews that Smith engaged in with the owners of these places. And while you're not going to see their signature dish or learn about their secret ingredients to those signature dishes, you have good recipes from these particular restaurants. For instance, the chicken or the egg, which is a restaurant in Beach Haven, known affectionately to locals as the Chegg. They submitted a pancake recipe, also known as Jersey cakes. And with I've been to the chicken or the egg or the Chegg 2 or 3 times, 2, 3, maybe 4 times before. And if you want to go, the best time to go is either off season or during the week, but not too late, because the lines on the outside are, it becomes a huge crowd of people. But that's to be expected. The places that are featured on here are they're in the shore towns, so they're primarily either on the island or in towns that are right on the shore. It's not any of the outskirt towns, but the restaurants that are featured in here, there's a good bunch of them, and I'd like to put together a checklist where my goal is to visit as many of the restaurants featured in this book. I'm not necessarily going to get the food item or meal that they feature in here, especially because a lot of them have carrots and strawberries, and anytime I eat either one of them, it bothers my throat. But I would definitely be engaged. I'd definitely be intrigued to check the other food items that are in here and give them a shot. Specifically, there's a creme brulee from the Grenville Hotel in Bayhead, and you also have the Jersey clams and linguine from Schellinger's in Wildwood. And funny enough, I was just at the Oyster Creek yesterday. Dan and I went, and I didn't get the grilled Jersey tomatoes, but I got a great deal of food that was absolutely delicious. One thing I hope that Deborah Smith does is expand on this series. I hope that there's enough of a demand and a response for the Jersey Shore Cookbook that she goes beyond this cookbook and information guide about these restaurants. I think that she should cover restaurants in general, to be biased South Jersey restaurants because I'd like to learn more about the places in my area. I think she should do a diner cookbook because New Jersey is the diner state of the country. I think that bakeries would be an interesting thing for her to cover. There's so much that she can do with her blog and the books that she publishes that I would definitely be a customer to buying more of what she puts together because this was put together quite well. I gave this a 4 out of 5, and I definitely would like to give some of these recipes a shot. This is not a traditional cookbook in how it is just as much a cookbook as it is a guide to some of the best restaurants on the Jersey Shore. And some of the information that there's one of them, it's just incredible, the connections that some of these chefs have had and some of these restaurants. There was a restaurant where allegedly Bruce Springsteen met Clarence Clemens for the first time. One of the chefs from this cookbook put something together for Rosie O'Donnell and her crew when Rosie O'Donnell had her own show. And I think that this is something that caught my attention, and even though I passed it up a few times, eventually I had to cave in, and I'm glad that I did. If you're from the New Jersey area, if you visit the Jersey Shore every now and then, or frequently, or if you just want to get a greater idea as to what kind of restaurants are on the Jersey Shore, I definitely pick this book up. And I should also mention that she should do a follow-up to this too, with either more restaurants or more recipes. Thank you for tuning into this video. I hope you check out some more videos from our channel. If you have yet to do so, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel, and you'll get some more intriguing, informing, and entertaining videos. Thank you, and for now, keep reading.